Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 330. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on March 14th, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. I think one of the few game series that I really feel got better with each iteration, The Witcher. We'll see how The Witcher 4 goes, given that we're playing as Ciri, supposedly. But like one, by the way, if you didn't know, The Witcher 1 was actually built on the same engine as Neverwinter Nights. I think the first one. I'm not positive on which one, but I think it was the first one. Which is just nutty to think about if you played that game. It's like, this is the same engine? No way. And the second one was great. Even better than the first one. And then the third one was just a masterpiece. Absolute 100% hands down masterpiece. Alright, so we're going to do this again, I think. Ooh. Or do we bring it in again? I don't know. I don't really have any plans for anything being up here. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe some kind of like study or something, or just a place to meditate. We're not likely to have like stairs up here, because we're not doing any more Phil Boswell stairs. Yeah, I feel like I might need to just pull these in again. It's going in by 2 each time. Yeah, let's do this. So do that. And then, question mark. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. We'll try it like this. Boop. Okay. Take a look. Yeah, I'm liking it. Got our wedding cake look going on here. Neverwinter Nights 1 was my first handoff to D&D gameplay in general. I never knew about minus AC or anything like that. Oh, like about THACO and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Second edition was pretty wild. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do this. Yeah, we're gonna not quite make it to the top of the like maximum build height, but that's not really a problem. Let's get our ladairs again. And we're getting low on materials again. Sheesh. The Witcher 3 is one of those games where I wish I could forget my first playthrough and play it again. Oh my goodness. The Witcher 3 is one of those, and even more so for me, Clair Obscur. That's a game where you can never experience it the same way after your first playthrough. You just know too much. And Clair Obscur is like, that is a game where, I'll put it this way. If you can play Clair Obscur, and you haven't played it, you should drop everything you're doing and go play it right stat now. Like, it is that good. Like, it's so good, you don't want to have it spoiled for you. It is that incredible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, even if you're like, if you're even not so much of a gamer, it's still worth it to play for the story. You can put it on like super duper easy mode. Is this number 8? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is. Like, just looking at the voice cast of Claire Obscure, like there are big names in there. Andy Serkis, Gollum from Lord of the Rings. You've got Charlie Cox, Daredevil, Ben Starr. Like it's like a who's who of big names in not just voice acting but also film in general. K-Vibes at Calzamar. Seriously, like, stop watching this stupid stream of blocks and things. Go play Claire Obscure. I will not hold it against you. I had actually been considering like doing a Claire Obscure stream. I just didn't have, like, I don't have time for another stream in my life at this moment. Outer Wilds is like that for you. I never played Outer Wilds. I have heard it's good. Claire Obscure is beautiful. Sometimes it was wee and sometimes it was woo. Yeah, exactly. Oop. Go. Oh my goodness, 2 more to go. We need to go get more material. We're gonna run out. Yeah, let's just go do some more. Skizmovic would like a new Star Sector playthrough. I would love to do Star Sector. I probably will do one. I'm waiting for the next version to drop before I do Star Sector. I will make time for Star Sector. Like, Star Sector is one of those games. It is just so perfectly put together. I know it isn't everyone's cup of tea. The channel numbers show it. But it is so good. I do wonder if it would be worth like making a second channel to house non-vintage story games, because this channel is pretty much becoming vintage story and nothing else, which is fine. What that means though, like in regard to the algorithm, is if I ever do anything that's not vintage story, it just tanks. Absolutely tanks. Why was the strawberry sad? Its parents are in a jam. Frickin' Brand Lort's gotta go. Well, have a good one. And thanks for watching tonight. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent. I know you love it, and I can feel it when you play it. Oh, Star Sector? Yeah. I've now gotten, like, in between the last time I played it for the channel and now, I have now played through as a captain of just about every major kind of ship. Most capitals and a good number of cruisers as my main ship. And fleet compositions of all kinds. And I can tell you, I think I love all the ships in the game. Like, it's like, even the ones that you look at and like they're junk. I'm like, nope, no, that ship is amazing. You'll just rip through enemies with it. If it's not more work on, you could definitely do a second channel. Yeah, the only downside to a second channel is that you're also kind of starting from scratch there. So like, I mean, unless I can get enough viewers to head over there to watch whatever I've got on that channel, to start it out and sort of like juice it in the beginning. And I'm not sure that I'm big enough yet. I don't know what the recommended size is before you do a second channel for anything that's not sort of your main content. Originally, I was hoping this channel would be more of a variety channel, but like, Vintage Story is a commitment. It's a lifestyle, shall we say. Will I have room for all this? I don't know. Will I have chisel for all this? I think I won't have room for all this. Maybe. It'll be close. If I break the chisel, I'll have room for all this. Says the streamer with a 2-year-old playthrough. Oh, I got room. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Just checking, make sure I wasn't like standing in front of a pile of these things. All right. Yikes. We'll need a few more of those, I think, at some point. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy away. I'm gonna snag a bite to eat here. And then I'm going to hydrate in real life. So I'm gonna excuse myself for about 30 seconds here. Okay. Back to back. So once we get this one done, we'll do the last one. And I think I mentioned that one. I think I kind of want it to be like straight up or something. I don't know. I'm on the wrong side of the ladder, aren't I? Yes, I am. Can I sneak around? I cannot. No. Ow. Ow, my ankles. I need a bio-break scene like some of us are accustomed to. I do have a BRB screen, but it's like I only use that when I need to go to the bathroom. And I try to avoid doing that ever. If I can avoid a break longer than about 15 to 30 seconds, then I absolutely will. Oops. Not there, please. I've got a question for all you guys, especially those of you who are players of Vintage Story. Do the changes in 1.22, do they turn you off to the game? Are you like really worried about them? I'm really curious to know. Just reclaim that. I want to know your feelings. We have worry about smithing. A little, it's already grindy enough. The 1.20 mobs already turned you off, Kazumar. If he is on the forging smithing stuff. Okay. So, I have been tinkering with 1.22, and I will say I myself was also very much in the boat of being at least as concerned as... Oh, shoot. At least as concerned as all of our wonderful people in political office who are always writing concerned letters. Do I have space? I do. Go down one more. But I do think that everything will be all right in the end. The smithing is actually, like, early game smithing really doesn't change. You do not need a bellows until you get to iron. And if you're really adamant about it, you could technically get away without ever using a bellows. You just need to make a lot of coal cokes, which is not fun. So I do recommend getting a bellows eventually. But it's not that big of a deal. You don't really ever need to make that crappy low-tech bellows, the one that requires a bear. That one is never necessary, as far as I can tell. Because by the time you ever need a bellows, you're going to have access to leather and bronze. Oop. Oh, that was expedited drop. That was on the ladder. I'm only a bit concerned about the smithing. I can adapt to the early game limitations. I don't look forward to learning the new mechanics, but I'm not put off by the changes. Okay. Yeah, the game doesn't feel that different, honestly. I was counting on my head for real that time. Even the berry bushes thing, like... I do still think that the berry bushes shouldn't have been made to require fertilizer. Mostly because that means that you can't cultivate them at all until you get to the Copper Age or beyond. Which, like, is honestly not that big of a deal. So it's only if you're trying to do like a Stone Age kind of thing that the berry bushes are really a problem. In fact, there seem to be more berry bushes in general. Seems to help with that. Can I get up, please? There we go. Let's go ahead and we're going to... I guess we'll do that and then knock you off. Can I reach that? I can. Alright, so here is where I want to do a small 4x4 with the corners cut. Let's get our glass back out here. Okay. So basically that, and then that. Boop. And there we go. So this should be the last accessible floor. If we even make it accessible. This might just be like a for show kind of floor. Actually, no, this could be a good launching floor for the glider. So we might keep it as like a launch pad or something. The very top, I think, is just not going to be accessible. I don't really see a reason to put a floor up there. Whoop. One more. There we go. Okay. I actually like the berry bush change, because it always seemed a bit OP for the early game to just be able to drag bushes to your location. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does make sense. It's still frustrating as a player to be like limited all of a sudden in the early game when you feel like you need things the most. When you're a needy whiner and a whiny needer. All right. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll see how this goes. Just one here, basically. So the top is going to be mostly white. That might be fine. How's this look so far? I dig it. I dig it. Yeah. So far, so good. I'm definitely thinking that I want to plant things here. Like maybe we'll put some put some dirt in there, and we'll sneak in some of these trees, some of the Mediterranean cypress, and or like potted plants or something. Pity to the guy who has to go and water them. Winter Y225 and it's still 20C. Yeah, it's pretty crazy up here. Like the part where you have to take trimmings of the berries, but the fertilizer part's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, berries do grow like weeds in real life. I think we were talking about that last time at the stream. All right, chisel block. You get to go in here somewhere. Just, there. I guess I can just jump to that. It's close enough now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Shoot! Guys! I messed up. Rotate the chisel block. Yeah, I should rotate it. It looks funny here, doesn't it? Makes me think the fertilizer change will come to the trees. Yeah, I don't want to see it come to fruit trees. I mean, again, I still think that it should be optional. And if he were to bring it to fruit trees and make it optional there, I'd probably be okay with it. You know, like you still get a harvest every year, but if you fertilize, you get 25 or 50% more fruit. 2, 3, 4. I can just empty this stack. It'll be good. And that would even like even if he also like reduced the unfertilized fruit tree output by like a third of what it is right now. I mean, they're so productive. Like it doesn't. We don't really need more fruit in the first place, but you know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, nice. Okay. The standard OSHA jump. I will rotate it for light issues. Well, since I placed the block, it shouldn't need to be rotated. The placing the block updates lighting, so should be all good. I hope. Boing. Ultimately, there'll always be QL mods that make things easier. Yeah, I'm just hoping that I don't know. I don't like having to rely on too many QL mods that like remove game features. Is that 2 or 3? There's 2. Especially if I'm going to be doing like a guide series. Like it really, it kind of sucks to have to be like, hey guys, here's this game that I think you should play. And so, but to play it, I'm going to show you how I play it, and I'm going to play it by dramatically changing the game with this thing that takes away or dramatically changes how part of the game functions. And like for chiseling, that's fine. Chiseling is just decorative. But like for things like fruit trees and other odds and ends that, you know, things that we don't like about the game, like a new player who wants to try the game out is going to then be expected to go and grab a mod to experience the game the same way that I am. That's why like when I get, you know, when I did the guide series, people were always like, oh, you should use the stone quarry mod. I'm like, ah, shut up. Like, I know it's there. It's a great mod. But it is very much not vanilla. And this, you know, the point of the guide is to sort of give a feel for a pretty close to vanilla version of the game. And the quarry mod, as wonderful as it is, ain't that. So I think I'm gonna be out of limestone here in a second. Also, I don't think grapes are in as berries. Yeah, grapes are not in. They're doing gooseberries. Which are like basically grapes, right? Alright, let's get some more limestone. Hey there, polite one, welcome. And Blacksmith is here. Does anyone know how common oceans are with the old default of 97.5 land cover and 500% scale? They're there. You're typically going to have to travel between, like, I would say on average, between like 5 to 10 kilometers in some direction. And you might not pick the right direction the first time or first several times. And I've been generating worlds here and there, and I actually have generated a world where I started next to an ocean. In fact, I was on like an island chain. So it is, you know, it is possible to even start near one, but they can sometimes be pretty far away. Let's get the almost dead one, and I'm just going to run this chisel dry on this guy right here. While we're here and doing rough cut chiseling, I'll take a moment to remind everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, I would appreciate it if you would. Helps the channel out, helps the stream out. Especially on a Saturday night when probably a lot of the usual crew can't make it. It's not as bad as I was worried it would be. I have an old map that I can't change the world gen settings on that I'm attached to. You have about ocean yet? Okay. Jeez, Andrew. My wife told me to stop the flamingo impressions. I had to put my foot down. But that's a great and terrible dad joke. The usual crew can't make it, but the odd crew has you backed up. Thanks, odd ones. Thanks, oddballs. A random sudden lighting change there. Gotta love that. Why do mathematicians hate the US? Because it's indivisible. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I really don't. I think Nightbot should remove that dad joke from rotation for, 175 years or so. Probably a good start. You know what? Let's get a lantern. It's going to be real dark up there. And, could spawn fun things up there. We'll get both lanterns. Back up we go, with no music to guide us. Or funnier, boat horn shooting off the tower. Thanks, Hazard. You're always so kind. You love my choice of lanterns. You say the kindest things that the enemies could do to my poor, squishy, fleshy body. Alright, and then we're going to do that one there. That won't light up the roof bits here, but that's okay. Yeah, this floor definitely won't have access to it. I don't see a point to it. It'd have to be like a ladder. It'd be really ugly. Well, that would be a better launching point. Go. And then, let's see. We're going to do some glass here. So we're going to do 1, 2. Bit like this. And like that. There we go. And a little bit of sandstone for the very top. And what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to put some in the corners here before I fall. Is these are going to go up 8 more blocks and they'll just end there. Could have done both those at once, couldn't I? Calzamar loves my moldy chocolate taco lanterns, Cora, if that changes anything. Oh, definitely. Go. Hey there, it's Hey Allison Shay. Welcome. Any plans for your next Vintage Story playthrough? Will be themed sort of like this one. Next Vintage Story will be a guide series once again. And I've mentioned before that I would like to do a guide series, and I'd like to build with peridotite or peridotite. Go. Okay. So that brings us to here. I can cut this ladder off. We're about 25 blocks. I think world height is it 255? Let's find out. Or 256? Yeah, 256. So, yeah. We're not too far off from world height. Okay, question. Why is that lit up? That one's not. That one's not. What am I doing differently down there? Makes no sense. I'm going to cut off ladder right here. Hey there, Ladon Buck. Welcome. I recently started reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down, but what if next season you stick with one color palette and it has to be the most obnoxious color combination ever? Oh, you mean like, I could do like, nothing but, bauxite and basalt? Pretty obnoxious. Polished bauxite and basalt. You know, just polished bauxite. Nothing but polished bauxite. Squares everywhere. Oop, that was close. I almost ran off the edge there. The thought of nothing but polished bauxite made me want to just end everything right now. Let's see. So I think I'd like to go back to the other base and see if we have some wind. And I want to get those lanterns going if we can. If not, we'll come back here. We'll do a little bit more work here. So we'll put away... Let's put the good stuff away here. Here we go. It is high activity. Let's sleep first. That seems like a wise choice. Bauxite and bald cypress. You loved the last guide series. It was my first one. Cool. Haven't got streaming in ages. Moving cities is hectic. But glad you catch this one. Well, it's good to see you again. You're surprised I'm not building to build ceiling? Oh, I'm starving. Yeah, I mean, we're close enough. I was, like, build ceiling was always a possibility, not a goal. So here's where we've deviated, is that we did make this actually probably a little bit taller than that. I think we went one more segment. There's a ladder sitting there. No! No, I'm losing ladders! Oh, well, whatever. It's fine, it's just sticks. So we went up one more segment, and now we have the little thingies at the top. Those things. Majestic. Let's go and let's see if we can make this place a little less dark. Oh, I'm gonna get some more food before we go, actually. Bauxite and purple heart. So the thing with peridotite or peridotite is I think it can be used to make a very nice looking build. It's just a kind of a challenge, or more like not so much a challenge as like you just need to know what to pair it with. It does have a particular, you know, oliviness to it that's like I never replaced that tree. So, wait a second. I could have sworn all these were growing. Did something happen? Did I just fall asleep one day and didn't replace those trees? What? What? Alright. Anyway. Yeah, it has that sort of oliviness that like is... It makes it kind of hard to work with. Unless you pair it with the right things. And chert is not one of those right things, I'll tell you that right now. Kimberlite and swavite. That would be a challenge because those are hard to get. Kimberlite is, like, swavite, okay. Swavite is pretty common, especially if you know how to look for it. Kimberlite is just luck, because you will never find it on the surface. So you never find kimberlite sand, and just go, oh, there's kimberlite there. You got to dig deep for it. Let's do a little bit of this. Go. We already got food, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we go. Yeah, I could have sworn we were done with these things. Oh well. Gotta find a diamond for it? Or what, kimberlite? I've only found kimberlite in ruins as polished stones. There was a, in the first guide season, there was actually a huge kimberlite deposit that we found, like, shortly before the series ended. Right next to Lupine Ridge. It was awful. I was like, no, and of course it's calm. Okay. Oh, you know what we can do over here, though? We can fire up these guys one last time. Get the final firing going on our steel. Why is it still calm here? That makes no sense. Grief. Oh, I know why. It's because I want to actually do something. Therefore, we will get no wind. Kimberlite is pretty famous for being a major source of diamonds. Oh, you mean in real life? I think you can get diamonds from kimberlite in Vintage Story too. I'm not positive, but you can. Let's see here. Ah, yes, all the all the modded blocks. All right, thanks. Thanks, game. Titanium, chromium, uranium. Kimberlite rock. Host rock. Ah, here we go. Diamond. High grade. So low, medium, high. It's a very pretty ore, too. I'd want to collect that. Being honest. That's pretty cool, too. These would be great ones to collect. A stone anchor. It has no use. Okay. Jonas nukes. Yeah. Are diamonds used for anything yet? Nothing except for trading. There's no practical use for them aside from that. This will be the first VOD you don't watch because you watched it currently. Okay. So, I guess with that settled, no wind, let's go and let's get some of the chiseling done. Over here. I think what we'll do is we're going to do the limestone bits. Which is going to be pretty repetitive, but it's got to be done, so let's go do it. Like, I'm in a mood to work on the tower specifically tonight, so makes for a good chance to just do that. I think we'll start from probably the top, honestly. And we'll do the underbellies of... Ooh, ladder. 3 ladders. They're all the way over here. Seriously? What was I saying? We'll do the undersides of these things later. That will not be tonight. You could work on moving the forges over. Ah, yeah, we probably could do that. I still don't know where I want to put the windmills yet. And I'm of two minds here. So I really wanted to do water wheels, and one of the things that I kind of wanted to do was put like some mystical, magical water sources up here that would cascade down from somewhere to somewhere, and then we'd have, like, you know, water wheels from the what was it called? Medieval. Oh, I didn't get that. Be right back. The medieval expansion mod. But now that we're getting real water wheels, I don't know that we need that mod anymore. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Enterprise Architecture, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oak Tree, Service, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.